Loading. How long does it take to load? Let's see. Give it a few seconds to kick in. There we go. Now edit. Changing the title. There we go. Now we need to display more desktop. There we go. Gigantic. So like this. That'll do. Okay. So, found this amazing graphic. I can't see anything. Where's the pop? This amazing graphic. There. Every time I shake the window, it minimizes. I will not do that. Okay, so by this guy, and we're gonna make this. Let's zoom in. Are we zoom in? Oh, it just shows us more work. But this is cool. But we can quickly make this. It'll be a really short stream. I haven't done a stream in ages, or made anything in ages. Just been doing projects. We're gonna do something real. Okay, let's do this. So, make some of these assets. I'm going to start off with making these rings. So I'm going to Photoshop, new file. I'm going to do say 256. Right, 256. There. Okay. Now create new layer. Get rid of the background layer. I'm going to create this dotted line first. Or should I create? I'm going to create this weird shape thing. I could use a spreader, but I'm going to make it use a texture. So, we can use a shape, yes. Rounded. Just increase the radius to like 50. See what we get. There we go. Nice. That's what we want. Just going to flatten this layer. I'll just measure it for another layer, easier. And turn this white. Just center this. Easy way out. Let's just use this as a reference. There. Control T. I'll just get that center line. Use the ruler. I'm doing it by eye really. I'll just make a quick texture. Oh, that looks about centered to me. Something like that. That'll do. As long as it's even on both sides. It looks okay. I'm going to save this. The DDS texture. I'm just going to make a folder on my desktop. New folder. And we'll call this textures. Just gonna stick them in here. I'll call this -1 _1. Save it as a DirectX 5 ARGB. Says A. Hit save. Done it. Yeah, I don't need bitmaps. I could, but yeah. Okay, it's really quick. So save there. Next. So those are these little things here. Or these ones actually. So let's create that now. So bring our texture in. So I'm going to grab an axis. So you can find your axes either here in the world axis, or you can just use tab, hit the spacebar for shortcut, pulls up your tools, and you can just type in axis. Okay, I'm going to get a circle, drop that in, scale rule. Nice, got a nice big circle. I'm going to grab texture, drop that on. We're going to load our texture, so mine's in the texture folder on the desktop. Textures. So I placed it here. Hit open. Right now it's just applying it to the straight flat on. I want to change. If I click on the circle, I'm going to my inputs. There's a tab called texture. I want to change that to wrap. Next, I have to go here, find the mapping. 2D mapping. I'm going to say UV0. Change the scale all. You can see I'm scaling it down. And I need to change the wrap. Simple wrap. And I'm going to put a hole in it. Hole in it. There's a scale. Maybe not scale all. Maybe let's try just scale. Yeah, scale X. Till we get something we like. Yeah. There we go. So it's not using not much geometry, it's just a little texture. And just change the mapping, 2D mapping. And I'm going to also change the lighting to no light white. That looks better. What else can I do? Yeah, that looks okay for now. So that's that one ring, and then it had a second ring. I'll duplicate this, change my base color to blue, like so. We've got a blue ring. And then I'll change the angle. You can see here, we can now animate it growing. You can also change the start point, start angle this way. Okay, starts here, and then see, that looks cool. So let's take a look at our image. So our image is here. This is this ring here. Actually, it doesn't really all the way. It just does. Okay, a section. We could do that as well. We just reduce the angle, and then we could animate the start. So go like that. Anyway, I'm just dragging these values. Okay, so we got this part built. Let's check the next part. So that's this bit that we've done. This bit is easy. That's just another circle. So what we could do is we could control drag this up, remove the texture, the color from that, make a big hole like that. Make the hole bigger, sorry, like this. Just change the scale order slightly bigger. Yeah. So this is the outer. I'll call this outer. And then I want this to be maybe grey. I don't think white is too slightly grey. I'm gonna group these. And just call this dial. And I'm gonna add another graphic. I'll drop that in. I'm gonna get a rectangle. This will be the hand. I'll call this the hand, like a clock. And I'm gonna just scale this, scale the X, and the Y. I'll make it that. I'm going to change the X position. So the hand. Now I'm going to push it out. Something like that. And what I'm going to do, take the position. So it's the X position is minus 6.8. So I'll take the 6.8 and I'll apply it to the rotation center. So the offset. Because if I try to I want it to rotate from to the pivots to here rather than here. If I try to rotate now, it doesn't work. So if I take this position and then place it to the X of the rotation center, now rotate it. Now it does what I want. Hope that makes sense. To see, I mean, if you want to see the rotation, the actual pivot point, you can always turn on the bounding box. And you can see here it is. So if I change this, see, now it will rotate off this pivot here. But I want to use this position. So there we go. So it's bang in the center. Actually, so what we could do is this turns and this could move with it. So I could link the two together as well. Might as well do this now. So take the start angle and a shift click and take the start angle on this. Hey, where's my content window? Scenes, view, content window. That's what I want. I was missing. Okay. We've got a content window. So we're going to shift select this and this circle. I'm going to take the start like this. And I'm going to link it to, what should I link the rotation of that to the start? Either way, it doesn't matter. You can link whatever. I'm going to link the rotation to the axis of the Z to the start. Right now it's wrong. It's inverted. But it's working. It's just inverted. So we can fix this by just using invert. Is that wrong? It is wrong still. Yeah. Okay. Clipping node. Let's try this. Okay. So 0. And if I go here, it's 0. So start point. I want it to be here. And say max in 360. So here 360. And then my max out. I have to put in max in here 360 as well. And let's say okay. Let's see how this looks. Probably the wrong values, but there we go. And now it looks like the hand's creating this. Just convert it, clipping it. There we go. And we could probably just get a mover now. Mover. We could just drop the start angle to that mover. Clockwise or counterclockwise. It's looped. There we go. Well, yeah. So there we go. Got the clock. The dial hand moving. So, I don't know why I'm calling it a clock. It's not a clock. I don't know what it is. So we've got this part. You can see this little dial here, and then you've got this, and then the outer ring. Let's quickly add the text in. Text is really easy. I'm gonna find a font similar to this. So I'm gonna go in the font. Free download. That's the one we want. Looks kind of technical. Downloaded it. I'm just gonna place this on my desktop. I'm just gonna place it in here in my texture folder, because I know then it's all in one place for me. I don't want a messy desktop. But you can use any font you want. I just think this one looks similar. Used it before. So I'm just going to go grab an axis. Place this here. Actually, I'm going to put it just above, so not in the dial, in the outer dial. Just going to get text, 2D text, block text. Boom. And then I'm going to go to font, edit. We'll scan your system for fonts. Kind of browse and go to the folder. There we go. Open type font. Yep, save it into the project. Then we'll go project D. We should see the font. There it is. And what you can do is you could save that as a preset if you want, so you could just render. So that's the font name. Hit add. Hit OK. There we go. Font's in. So let's check what have they got here. Oh. So we just got 270 and 90. So let's put 270 and 90. We'll go this 270. So I named it that, and I'll change it in the text field here, 270. And just position it to the left. And I can take this, duplicate this by control dragging down. And well, I know that's the position, so I'll just remove the minus and it should be on the other side. There we go. Now, that doesn't look very balanced. Is that zeroed out? 0, 0. Okay, I don't know why it does. I'll bring that in slightly. Change this to 90. 90. So now we've got the outer text. So we might as well just group these. I'm going to just group these, so I know that's my outer ring elements. Outer elements. There we go. So we've got the dial, it's going round, got some outer elements. And then we can later on just push this back to create the Z space, but I'll just make it all flat right now. So let's take a look. Next we've got this again. So we've got this dashes, like little dashed lines. So we can do that's really easy to do. Again, we can do it the same way. We can just do a texture. I'm going to use this, and I'll reuse this texture. I'll just reuse this texture in the scene. So what I can do is take this dial here, drag this up. So I duplicated but just dragging it, control and drag. I'll spin this, make this smaller, and we're going to change the mapping on the texture. So we're going to rotate it. No, rotating doesn't work. So let's try scaling it. We're going to squish it the other way. And squish the Y. Yeah, squishing it works. And we're going to have to take the wrap off. Advanced. There we go. Took the clamp off and the vertical. Now we've got dashed line. So we're going the other way, but and we're just using the same texture. That's quite cool. And I can scale it more. Let me squish it more. Let's make it more dense. Something like that. Oh, so many windows. There we go. I'm gonna go this dash ring. There we go. So that's our dash ring. So there's no spreaders, no nothing. It's really simple geometry. You can see if I turn the wireframe band box, really simple. It's just circles. You could actually have it as an object, and if you want to use a spreader and then get all these weird effects and make cool stuff. I've used spreaders a lot, but I thought I'd just keep it simple. For this one, it's quite late. So we've got this. So we've got this dash, and then there's another ring, inner ring, and then it's a dash. And we've got these little dots. So what we could do, we've got dash ring. I'm going to duplicate the dash ring. Remove the material. Make the hole. That. Okay. So now we've got this inner ring. This ring here. Now we're going to add this blue stuff. The blue stuff, where does the blue stuff actually sit? It sits between this dash line and the inner circle. So this is the inner circle, this is the dash line. The dash line, or dash ring, to that, probably. Something like that. I'm going to duplicate this again. I'm going to call this the blue ring. And add color. And of course we're going to make it blue. And we're going to scale it up. Like that. And we're going to change the hole size. Like that. You could add transparency if you want it as well. Add some transparency. But there we go. Right now, probably doesn't look as cool. I'm gonna add these crazy dots. So we're gonna use some render options and points. So let's get this. Let's use this torus. Let's sit here. Render options. We want points, please. There we go. Now we've got dots. That's pretty hard to see, I think. I don't know if it's how well you can see it on screen. We can increase the point size. I like the size of them right now, but we can just using the point options. With the render options, you drag the point options up here, and you can change the scale size of that. And if we grab a material, color, and drop that in. If I go here, and where is it? Texture, vertex noise. Boom. You can animate that as well. We have way too many points there, so we're going to just drop down the tessellation on the torus. Maybe a few segments here. And we can also change the tube size. Like that. Increase that tessellation a bit. I like that. You play around with the settings to something you get, something that you like, or you're happy with. And what we can do is we can just grab a mover And we take the animation, so from the vertex noise, animate, drop that on. Right now set to swing, I'm going to turn that off. It's looping like crazy. And all we do is slow down the duration. Nice. There we go. Something subtle. If you wanted, we can also have some rotation. We could add some rotation. So we could get a second mover and place it on this axis. Let's say we go rotate clockwise. There we go. We've got a nice drifting graphic. And let's see what else we've got here. Yeah, it doesn't look exactly the same because I think the point should be smaller. I'm going to bring the point down smaller. To me, that's what it should look like. Something like that. We could probably add more points back in. Ring. And maybe I'm going to just tweak the frequencies a little. Yeah, I like that. So right now, I mean, all I've done is created one texture. Everything else is in Ventuz. It's been created. All the geometry is in Ventuz. It's not too complicated. So what's next on there? So we've got that, then we got that and that is okay. Yeah, that and that. Where's the blue? And we put them side by side so I can see actually. I've got that. It's the dash. That dash blue. Yeah, got that dash blue points in a circle. Then dash again. So I can duplicate this dash inside. So this dash ring. So this is not the dash. This is the inner ring. Inner ring. I'm gonna take the dash ring. I'm gonna call this inner dash ring. Inner dash ring. And then just scale this in like that. And it's gonna be hard to see, but we'll see when we start moving the Z space. We should be able to see it better. A lot better, hopefully. So, we've got that. Let's check the picture. Always use our reference material. So we've got a ring. We've got this simple face, flat face, with some highlight, just some text. Okay. Simples. Hopefully. I'm gonna start moving the Z space now of these so I can. Yeah. So now I'm gonna take the outer elements. I'm gonna just select all three of these. I'm gonna push these back in Z like that. Then let's take our dial. I could create an axis if I wanted, so you can move each part. So I'm just shift selecting and then I'm changing the Z position, or you could add an extra axes as well. There's multiple ways of doing. Just up to you how you want to do it. So I can move this back like this as well, and then the blue ring definitely goes back like that. Got the inner dash, that's forward. We'll push this back like that. See how that looks. There we go. So right now there's no material on this, so I need to put a colour so it doesn't disappear. So I can put a colour, a white colour on this whole group. Yeah. So that's everything's white here anyway. This is white, so and just use one material. There we go. That's looking cool. And we've got the dial going round. If I want, I can just change it. You can see now, because I've got this axis as the main group, I can change the Z scaling as well. I can get more extreme, less extreme as well. So I can affect the Z as well. That by just scaling it. I like that. Okay. So let's create the plate, the center plate. Put the text in. Get this text displaying this angle or something, and then we add some post effects, and then we call it end to the night and go to sleep. It's too hot. It's too hot today. And let's change the color. Okay. Okay, so got this going on for us right now. It's cool. I'm just gonna reset this value so we're looking at flat on. And let's take a look at this. So we've got this nice ring here and then a texture. So what we can do is go here, grab an axis, drop it in, circle. I'm gonna scale this up. And make a hole. Push this forward. I have to just change positioning so I can see where it is. Like that. Let's bring it in slightly so it's one smaller than this dashed line. See, so it's just in the inside, but in front. So yeah, something like that. Then what I can do is just duplicate that same one again, add the color, and close the hole. And now you can see, I'll make that grey. And just scale this inner circle in slightly. I'll scale it slightly in. Now if I take that, there we go. Let's do this. Cool. We can make this really, we could even make this really glossy black. Really simple actually. We'll try it anyway. So I'm gonna turn this to black. And create a quick texture. Or could I use this texture? I was just wondering if I could just use this texture for everything. I don't have to do extra work. Let's just try it. Texture. Let's apply it to the base. I'm doing it right. I'm experimenting right now. So I'm gonna change take the wrap off. No, turn the wrap on. Yeah, let's turn the wrap on. Oh, don't want to. Here, wrap. Change the UV mapping to 3D. Let's try spherical, see what that does. Change the scale. Go rotate this slightly. I don't like the round edge already. Let me just see how that moves. I could probably get away with that if I stretch it. So I'll go here. Let's stretch it on Y. And position this Y. Could probably get away with that. See if I can get the blending now to work. So I'll click on here. This bit is a little bit tricky for me. I still haven't used it that much. Right, let's see. Is it screen? Let's try screen. And then change this to black. Does this give you a amount? Yeah, that's quite cool. So I can change that to black, and then I can change that amount here. That's quite cool. I like that. I like it a lot. There we go. Now we've got glossy plate. Cool. That's looking cool. It's just me being lazy. I would have done it just a hard texture, but I can't be bothered making another texture. But I'm just reusing what I have here, what I've created. Okay, so we got that anyway. We're gonna reset that now. So let's just check what have they got. They have this blue line, text, and then the angle of the degree. Cool. And then we're done. Amazing. Okay. So let's group this. We'll call this the front or group first. Group. Yeah. I spelled group right. And then I'll name this front plate. And in here I'm going to grab an axis and place the text. So text, 2D text, block text. What I could do is position, to get that position I can just drop it, parent it there, and that's in front of there, so I don't have to move the position. All I have to do is just do that, rather than me going, oh, where is it, find it, position it into its, I can just parent it to this axis, saves me the work, and then just move it by like 1 point front, so it doesn't clash in the Z sort. I change the text font to our safe preset of the font here, and I'm going to center the font, so center and center, and so if I reset that now, bang, there we go, centered. So we've got this, and what did the text say? Eccentric angle. Okay, there's 2 lines, three bits of text we need to duplicate this 3 times. 2, 3. I'm just going to this line 1, so for me it's easier to understand. Line 2 and line 3. You can name this whatever you want. Position those. So I'm going to drag that down there, drag this down here. So that would be the big block of number, and then this is just text. Doesn't actually do anything. I'm going to add the axes in here. I'm going to place it in between, so that's my line break. I'm going to go rectangle, and we're going to just scale that down. And the Y, change the X like this, and let's get this text open. Okay, I'll put it here. I'm going to type it in. So the first line, put in the text. So DCC and trick. There we go. And then second line is called angle, ANGLE. And then what you can do is you can have different fonts. I could have done a bolder font, so one bolder than the other. I can get away with that. think I can get away. Yeah, I can get away with that. Just make this one smaller. Then if I get a colour, I'm gonna apply colour. I'm gonna put colour on this one as well. This one's gonna be grayed, like that. This is gonna be a value, so I can get an integer. Let's say integer. Okay, and the text to the integer. Let's put in 180 for now. Let's scale this up. So now our line break. So I'm gonna call this line break. Line break. Add the color to that. I'm gonna change it to blue. You can use the color picker if you wanted as well. It's quite cool. Oh, why didn't it work for me? There we go. One, or actually I want that blue. Let me stop moving. Let's see if I can get ahead of it. There we go. Let's use that blue for the dropped line break. Gonna shift this down slightly. Cool. Now, if I change this value here, you can see the text jumps all over the place. So what I need to do in the fonts here, I need to go to extended layout and change the monospace to digits only. So now it shouldn't jump. Not jumping as much. And now I just changed the actual character spacing. This font's a bit funny. But yeah, I guess every font behaves differently. So there we go. Hey, it's looking cool. Now what we could do is we can take this. I'm going to just select all these three. I'm going to hit Control Shift F, just make it into this little family like that. Now I'm going to find this. I'm going to get the start angle, which is up here. Where's dial? Dial. So this is the, and we want to link it to the start angle. So we're going to take this, drop it here, and say start. There we go. So now we're getting the start angle position. Cool. So now if I rotate this, got a cool bit of text. Now I'm going to add a color to this, so it doesn't, because right now there's no shading on it. Just using the default shading, the lighting. So I'm just going to add a color so it doesn't disappear like that. I'll fade that like that. And you can see I've got some Z sort issues, so I just have to push the Z space 1 point forward. Sorted. There we go. We've got a nice glossy face. It was a really short tutorial or clip. I don't call these tutorials because I'm just kind of randomly making stuff. But hopefully, that's how I can quickly make stuff. So let's add some quick post effects. So actually, can we add the bloom here? We can add a bloom here. Boom. You can see there's a bit of a bloom. If I increase the threshold or gain, you'll we get that nice. It looks different on that monitor than this monitor, which is we. So hopefully you can see it. Increase the gain. That looks cool. You can also do post effects on the layers as well. I've messed around with these few times. Yeah, we could do this as well. Where is it? Glare. You can add more. Just added more. There. I think the bloom here on this layer is fine. Looks cool. I'll zoom in. Simple. Not too much geometry. I'll turn the wireframe. Yeah, just a couple of rings. And then you just got your text. If we wanted, we can merge this into a container. Merge that. I can call this style. Just to finish it off. So we can make this like a widget. So what I could say is, well, okay, so this blue, and this blue. So I could say, okay, this blue, they're the same, right? I'm gonna link that to that, and then expose this one. I'm gonna call this blue. Oh, ring color. Ring color. So now if I change, just copy those values. So I like that blue. But now I can change those two together. So now that's parented to that, and you could also get a color value here, and you could have parented those to that and then expose this as well, or you can just link that to that and then expose it. Same thing. So we've got that. That's exposed. This blue needs to be linked. Oh no, I needed that and that to be the same. Oh crap. So actually, it doesn't matter. But we can actually just we can link this as well to this color. It doesn't look that cool. With this color, I don't like this color. But if we go outside now, what else can we do? We can expose before. Let's expose this. We can expose the min and max. So we can expose those two out. We can expose the duration. So we go outside now. So say, oh, I want it to go the other way. I can say, oh, 0, and that's 360. That's going the other way. And I say, oh, I don't like that. I want to go back to this color. There we go. I don't have to go back into the container. Let's expose that. And I say, oh, I want it quicker. Okay, speed it up. There we go. And if I wanted, I could. Oh, if I reset this, I could just actually take that axis out, place it on the side. Yeah, or I could have exposed that, but it's easier just to do that. And then I can go okay. Now I've got whatever I've exposed here. Change the colors. So down. There we go. That looks so cool. I like this. That's it. That's it for me tonight. Short stream. Haven't done one in ages. Hopefully, I can do more in the future. I forgot to add the color material to this. So, I hope that's some help or some use. It's just a graphic, simple graphic. I'm not going to save it. Hit close. There we go. Maybe next time I'll make something else from leave the Pinterest. Well, so next time, if I remember. But Pinterest is quite cool. Find loads of cool stuff, cool designs that people do, and you get inspiration. Like, oh, I still like this stuff. It's quite cool. That's nice. Maybe I'll do something like this. I don't know. We'll see. But it depends on my time. Anyway, time to go. Have a good night. Thank you for watching.